Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another video, and I want to discuss something I just checked out, and there was a chick jumping on a brand new Rolls Royce and taking an umbrella and like scraping it with the umbrella, like the grill and shit. And I want to explain this to like men and women both of like the comment section. Like, I think a lot of women are maybe unaware of this. So, I mean, if you're a chick watching this video, don't end up like this chick. But, like, I hate to break this to the women out there, but 90% of men fucking hate you. Like, you guys have took the fattest L's I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, the women species as a whole has taken the fattest L of any other time period I've ever seen in my life. And, just going through any YouTube comment section pretty much shows that. I mean, if it's not bots, it is generally like tons of dudes being like, this chick is fucking used up garbage. Like, wait till she's 30. She'll be jumping on a Honda, you know what I mean? And being like, working at Dollar General, being like, where did my life go, you know? And it's just like, and I'm not saying this out of like any hatred towards women at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some chicks I love out there, but like, as a whole, women are fucking cooked. That it is like, I see it everywhere, man. You look in YouTube comments, and I don't know if women have quite picked up on this yet because a lot of them are like 3 stages behind. Not saying all women, there's some smart ones out there, not saying all of you are dumb, but the majority, like the 80%, are absolutely cooked. I mean, you can look at it on YouTube, where like if a chick makes a video now, like trying to use herself as like, the bait for the entire channel. Like, there are tons of people calling her out for it, being like, yo, you're fucking lame. Like, your shit sucks. You know? Like, you're not even fucking interesting. You're using your fucking stupid looks to try to get money. And, you can look on Facebook, it's the same way. Like dudes talking shit on just chicks being used up garbage. Like, I mean, like single moms being just absolutely like things to just completely avoid. And I don't see it getting any better. So I mean, this is a word to like a lot of the women out there, man, that just think, that like men are just going to continue to keep dealing with your bullshit just to get laid. Um, it's drying up. you know, Anyone that has money anymore, like I was having this discussion with another one of my friends that are loaded, and we were saying like, hey man, after you break your first 100K, like getting in a relationship and getting married is like the dumbest fucking thing you could ever do. I mean, to be totally honest, like think about how hard it genuinely is to earn $100,000 or $200,000. And like when you first get with a chick, bro, they want you to marry them and spend 50 grand on a wedding and then 50 grand on a ring, or even like 30 grand on a ring. Like, dude, that's 80 bands going like right there. And then you gotta feed them and like take care of them and all that other shit. Like give them a house, give them like all this shit. It's like for nothing. Like, dude, what the? You really expect men to do this shit? Like, are you out of your fucking skulls? And especially like a lot of the women, they're not even hot. They're like 40 years old wanting this shit. Like, when your time's already like fucking sailed, you know? Like, they are taking a massive L. That like, it's to the point now, and like, dude, I find this completely fucked even about myself. That like most chicks that I would have considered like genuinely hot in my 20s, like in my 30s, dude, I don't find like a lot of them attractive at all. Like just because of like how shitty they are, how shitty their personality are. Like, I'm not saying I have like a hate for them because I just understand people are lost, at times, and hopefully they get found. So I don't hate anyone, but like I'm just saying there's a massive community of dudes that have woken up to this shit that fucking hate this. That like there was someone that's like, dude, I just believe we all died and we're just all living in hell in these times. And I personally have to agree. I think we're living in the end times hell of the world. And you know, I don't know. Like the world is fucking cooked. You know, But if like I said, if you're worth 100 grand, like you should steer away from pretty much women at all costs. If you're worth anything more than 100K, you should just steer away from them because, dude, you're going to lose that 100K and then have to start all over again. Like, what? Why would anyone want to do that? Like if you're a businessman and like you're doing things in life, why would you want to start over again? Like especially if you had $1 million. Like I don't know what the fuck some of these millionaires are thinking that are just like grabbing any 304 off the street. I think those days are ending, ladies, and those are the fucking dudes you want, are the fucking millionaires, and they don't want you. you know, and that's just how it pretty much is. I can't even think of like the tons of the women I fucking passed up because I know they're fucking annoying and they're just gonna cost a ton of money. Like it's just not worth it. It really isn't. And they're just taking L's everywhere. And like you guys can say if I'm off base with this, but I mean, look around you, bro. Like girls are getting clowned on in the comment sections daily, and it's funny because I love seeing like a chick that's not aware of it, and they're slightly become like more women are becoming aware of this that aren't completely brain fried. They're like, wow, like men are really sick of our shit. Like completely, and like that they don't even like us anymore. Like even the men that are with them, like they don't even want to tolerate you guys. Like they're just barely tolerating you to get laid. Like in most cases, you know, and uh, a lot of you need to realize that. And if you're a chick watching these videos, like you gotta change, man. And make yourself actually like fucking desirable. And not like a fucking major nuisance. And I don't see it getting any better, like for men or women, Like, I think men are just going to gravitate towards not wanting to be around women at all. And women are just going to have crazier expectations and be alone with cats, unless both parties come to the table and have a major negotiation, and even then it's like if a chick comes to you and they seem like they're normal, they can just change the next day and like fucking completely wreck you. So, I mean, you're still taking a massive gamble, even if you think you found a perfect chick, that they could just change, in an instant. So, I mean, yeah, it's just wild to see that. But yeah, like there's a chick that makes YouTube videos about this, and like she is like, dude, women are taking massive L's everywhere. Like all they do is look like entitled little Karens. And like I see like 40-year-old chicks like talking about men like making fun of them, and it's like, no one even fucking wants you anyway, bitch. Like you're used up garbage. you know, like no, like half the men don't even want you fucking used ass shit anyway. Fucking nasty ass, fucking 40-year-old fucking garbage ass chick. Thinking they're like the hottest shit still. It's like, get the fuck out of here. That fucking stupid shit, stupid logic. But like, that's just my honest opinion, man. And some of you can say that's a bit extreme, but it's like every day seeing these like women that just think they're like the greatest thing in the world when like half of them aren't even like beautiful. Half of them are terrible on the inside, and they're nothing but a headache. you know, that it's like it isn't even worth it. So that's just where we kind of are with things in this world. Of like, it's sad because I know a lot of dudes and a lot of chicks that want to have families, but it just isn't worth it. You know, it's just not. Especially if you want to own anything ever in your life. So that's kind of where we are. And that's a warning to men to be very cautious, and that's a warning to women to straighten the fuck up. Or if you're a chick and you do have a good dude, man, like actually appreciate them, and don't be fucking stupid. Anyway, that's all we have for this video, but yeah, it's just a mind-blowing thing to see in 2025. Like men are fed up with the whole system of like they're sick of the shitty jobs, they're sick of the shitty bills, and they're sick of the shitty women. you know, that they're focusing on themselves and their own happiness. And I've been saying that for years, man. I've been doing that for ages. It's just having as much fun as I want by myself and being a lone wolf and just hanging out with chicks here and there. You know what I mean? Like as needed, like a fucking doctor prescription, you know. But that's just kind of where we're at with things now, Like these chicks are like surging sparks. Surgeon Spears. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one, but let me know what you guys think on this. I mean, I know a lot of you probably won't because you don't want to like offend anyone, and I mean, I know this video will offend some people, but I'm just reporting things that I see, like I'm not like trying to say that I hate women or like hate them in general. It's just like I'm just appalled by most of them, and hell, I'm appalled by most men that simp for them. I mean, so I mean, I'm not saying I just hate women. I mean, like I hate the pathetic men that are like fueling this, So I mean, don't make it sound like I'm some misogynist, but like genuinely, I don't like either one. It's just like a pathetic culture of just like garbage, Like I don't know. I feel like the Lord wanted us to be like warriors, not like fucking pussies. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we're out. Oh yeah, Dr. Applesauce has a plan for you. God has a plan for you, and yeah, stay out of trouble, folks. Have a great day.